In this latest episode of Who's Your Daddy, of Exotic Car Hacks, we are talking about the 5 most awesome cars that make normal people look poor. Normal people are watching this channel right now, and the first thing they think about is, let me not learn any of PJ's strategies. Let me not learn how to hack a car. What I want to learn is how to pretend to be rich.
You come with Aladdin? Aladdin takes you. Sorry, wives, I take another one right now.
You have 10 already. You have 10 wives.
Many Aladdin.
More?
Calm down.
No, don't tell me.
She's not my wife.
No.
Go eat with her.
No.
You stop talking and start making out. This is why I pay you for $500,000. I will cut your check.
So that guy right now, if you're that guy, this is what not to do. First rule, don't pretend to be rich, get rich. But if you want to pretend, here's how we bust those people. The first car that makes you pretend to be rich, which ultimately makes us car people know you're poor, is the Porsche Boxster. No dignified human being would ever drive a Porsche Boxster. Why is that? Because it's a fucking Boxster. Who drives a Boxster? It's the car you buy your girlfriend. It's the car you buy your wife when you don't want to buy her a nice car. When you think she's not as good as the rest of the women you'd want to date, you buy her a Porsche Boxster. That's what you do. Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing? It's true. People buy their like shitty wives like the Porsche Boxster. Because they go, babe, like, I don't want you to have a 911. Like, I can't even afford a 911, so you can't have one. You know it's true. You're laughing, but you're like, you know it's the truth. So don't buy a Porsche Boxster. You've been put on notice. The second car that you shouldn't be buying, unless you want to, because us, car people, know you're poor when you drive one, is a Lotus. Again, who buys a Lotus? I mean, think about it. Most people that buy Lotuses are like 600 pounds. They sit in a Lotus Elise and they go, I bought this Lotus Elise. You keep laughing. Imagine the fat fuck. I think he's worried about weight savings. He goes, I really wanted a light car to take around the track. And it's like, motherfucker, you look in a mirror. Holy shit. Oh my God, yeah. So the third car. You don't want to be buying. Oh my God, he said, I gotta look at my cheat sheet. Oh my God. So the third car you don't want to be buying it, you've been put on notice, is a Bmw I8. Like, who the fuck mixes a Prius with a fucking, puts a set of McLaren doors on it? I mean, think about it. Like, look at any single person that drives an I8, and you're like, why the fuck are you driving this? And they'll be like, bro, tell me where else I can buy cars with doors like this for the price of this car. And that's the problem. If you can't afford the doors that go up, just don't go fucking buying a Prius and put those doors on it. That's the problem, right? It's like the guy with the Gallardo that puts the Lamborghini Aventador doors on it. It's a fucking Gallardo. It's not an Aventador. If you can't afford the doors, earn the doors, right? Like, you earn the money in your wallet. Don't fake the doors. It's not cool, It's not appreciated out there. All right. The next car that we're talking about that is gonna make you look poor and ultimately make us car people know you're a fraud is the Maserati Gran Turismo. Now, not all Gran Turismos are evil. Only old Gran Turismos are evil. 2008 Gran Turismos are evil. You know why? Because there's basically, and yeah, that's right, motherfuckers, I said basically. You ever hear that before? See, I said basically every fucking time, basically to fuck with you guys that don't think you like the fact that I said basically. So I said basically again. But why are you laughing again? Why are you always dying laughing in the middle of my thought? Anyways, so the reason why we don't like the fucking Maserati Gran Turismo 2008 is because you can buy one now for $10,000. Now, here's the problem with the $10,000 Maserati Gran Turismo, is that if you brown like me, or if you black, and you sit on the seats, your ass color basically stays on the seats. That's how fucked the seats are, basically. They're like so bad that ultimately, like, whatever color your ass is gets transponded on the seats. That's why most people buy black seats or red seats. And then you have this thing in the car called sticky buttons. That's been sitting in the sun, that's been cooking like an omelet, where the buttons, basically, when you go to press them, the button come out on your fucking hand. Like, that's a fucking problem. So don't buy a Maserati Gran Turismo. And the final car, I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, I forgot, is one of my favorites of all time. It's called the Poor People Lease Special. For just $399 a month, your ass can have a Maserati Ghibli, whatever the fuck you call it, it ain't worth it. Just don't do it. There's really no good explanation for why you shouldn't buy a Maserati Ghibli, other than you have an IQ score under 10. Let me tell you why. The Maserati Ghibli was basically a Chrysler that was made for people who couldn't afford Maseratis. So Chrysler, when they owned Maserati, basically said, how can we build an affordable Maserati? So someone at Maserati was like, wait, the word fucking affordable and Maserati aren't supposed to rhyme together. And somebody out there said, you know what? We're making the Chrysler Ghibli. So since they wanted to try to milk it for as much as it was worth, which was basically a horse's ass, they ended up making it the lease special. So if you drive a I can't even say the fucking word. If you drive a Maserati Ghibli, whatever you call it, it's only because it's the Volkswagen Jetta of the exotic car world, and we know the truth. So when we see one driving down the road, we're like, basically that guy makes a $500 payment for his car, and just to claim he's a Maserati. So you don't want to be that guy. No matter what, never buy a Maserati Ghibli. Trust me on that. So for more honest truth about cars, car reviews, car people, car processes, basically, like this channel. Basically, give me a like on this and basically subscribe so that you too could basically get better at hacking cars. It's been a pleasure being your daddy for the hour.